2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Middleton. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Back to Lopez. Powell with the steal. Here's Lillard. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if you can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Here's Lillard after Drew Holiday's score. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, nice job down low.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Lillard surveying the D.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
A terrific move by Holiday to score. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Lillard attacking. Holiday with the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Cullen passes to Covington. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Down low. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Powell against Middleton. The shot by Powell, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard fires away from way outside. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth.
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
Covington finds Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Teague.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Simons. In the corner, it's Little. Outside, Jones. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders. Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. It's deflected. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 5. Stay with. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Jones. C.J. McCollum out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's McCollum after the made shot from Bobby Portis. And it's McCollum off the drive. Tipped away. Kanter finds McCollum. Simons tipped back in for 2.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Kanter kicks to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a forward. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be C.J. McCollum shooting. It's on Bobby Portis. And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Lillard's checked in for Portland.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard left side. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Lillard's got 6.
And Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former 2nd-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the 2nd quarter. Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded to the left side wing. Here's Lillard. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Here's Tucker. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony looking it over to the inside. They double him with Middleton. Jones finds Canner. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Good on the 3-point shot. Connaughton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this story in the 2nd quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The shot by Lillard wide open and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And to the point now where Lillard is just as good at creating his own shot or spotting up off the ball. Keeps defenses guessing. This is one where the 2nd foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Derek Jones. Lillard against Holiday. Here's Lopez to the middle. Giannis against Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
More and more it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lillard outside. Poked away. Covington kicks to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
And that's it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here is DiVincenzo after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo, hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Lillard attacking. Outside Covington. Passes it to Powell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Keeps it alive, and Covington stays with it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton left side. Shoots the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 6.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Here's Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday surveying the floor, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good D by Covington.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Forbes. The Blazers getting the bucket. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game. Here's Anthony. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Connaughton. No good that time. Good D by Jones. Out to the right wing. 1:15 left in the third. Here's Anthony. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Bryn Forbes. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Little, he's checked in for Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 17. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. The Trailblazers have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Teague. Mora, the pass to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Mora, that's good. Mora's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard attacking. Little passes to Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, all night long he's just been on it. He's feeling it, and Lillard will start to call his own number in some of these sets.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Bucks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Anthony out there with Robert Covington. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the 1. Portis finds Holiday. And it goes down 2 points. Holiday's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Back to McCollum. And that one, good.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
Holiday with it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Simons. Covington in the corner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anfernee Simons. Holiday left side. 6 to shoot. Lopez dishes it to Holiday. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Lillard from outside. McCollum outside. Back to Canner. He kicks it to Nurkic. He dishes it to McCollum. Takes the three. They get it again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The dish to Holiday. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Giannis passes to Moore. Lets it go with the three. And it's Connaughton missing. Trailblazers trail by 7. And McCollum launches it from deep. Offline with his three. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Portland also making some changes. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony. And Jones subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The kick out to Lopez. Takes a three. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
Bucks leading by 5. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they'll take that freebie. That technical foul bumps up the lead.
And Portland making a change here. Covington's checked in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. And here's Portland. Trailing here by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Taken away by Holiday. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Tucker dishes to T. Pass to Tucker. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Let's look at our setting tonight. And let's go.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So the next starting five. Durant is out there with Joe Harris.
Here we go.
Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in the 20s. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Deep benches. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That one goes in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Durant launches from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Middleton against Harris. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
A shot by Harden, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the lob, and Antetokounmpo doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo tips it back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here is Harden. The pass to KD. Lopez with the steal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Irving. From deep. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. No good from Connaughton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, nobody near Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And yes, it's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Green. Over to the left wing. Griffin dishes to Irving, looking to end the run. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Outside Teague. Tucker finds Portis. Great D that time from Griffin. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there a bit hard to come by. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Now here's Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Portis, the pass to Teague. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Outside Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Teague. 2 points. That one goes.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy? This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It's Portis atop the key. The shot will not fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Nets leading by just.
Venom.
This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was in.
For me personally, I just want.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Jordan finds Harden. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo, and the basket is good. Giannis has got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Lopez. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Giannis passes to Lopez. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here we go, one-on-one. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Goes up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Jordan, though he's in his 30s, that intensity, that energy level, boy, it never seems to diminish.
Holiday against Harden. And that one drops for him. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Harden, no good.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Back to Jordan. Nets passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Claxton with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For 3, Middleton. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Good.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Outside Portis. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Harden, that's good.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Teague against Harden. And it's Middleton penetrating past to Nwora. Over Irving. Nwora can't get it to go. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Middleton inside the three-point line, and that would have counted, but it... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a 1 possession. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. KD can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And stolen by Jordan. Harden against Middleton. It's Harden with the drive.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And it's sent back by KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Middleton. A shake. And it's good on the layup. Middleton's got 10.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Harden finds Durant. takes the 13-footer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And he makes that one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Harden. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Durant way outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Lopez passes to Giannis. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from KD. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Count that one.
Well, he may not be the fastest guy on the floor, but Brook Lopez knows how to run the court. Nice rim run.
Harden kicks to Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Taken away by Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Back to Harden. 1:39 left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. Here's Irving. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Holiday looking over the floor. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Green. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Pass to Nora. Now, here's Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So, for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown. For Brooklyn, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Johnson outside. Griffin dishes to KD. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Griffin.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Teague. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, how about a high percentage opportunity from Jeff Teague? As a scorer, you love to get those easy ones.
Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Teague. That shot off. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. Bucks trail by 3. Here is Forbes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Harden. That's a great dunk.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Connaughton, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Harden's got the ball.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Middleton. Durant with the steal. And again, James Harden. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
From deep. Forbes can't get it to go. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Forbes, the pass to Middleton. Back to Forbes.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Griffin. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 6 points for Blake Griffin. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And Durant gets double teamed. Jordan at the elbow. Passes it to Harden. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Giannis comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Harden with the stuff.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
It's Giannis with the drive.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
1:31 left in the game. Back to Harden. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Holiday, good on the bucket.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Harden outside. Down low. Durant dishes to Jordan. Outside for KD. Rocket 2. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Giannis. Counts.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Harden. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Holiday. Pass break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running to the left side wing. His three-pointer is off the mark. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They seem to relish. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for A rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Ivica Zubac. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at small forward. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now here's Leonard. Out to Morris. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Giannis. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good from outside. George against DiVincenzo. George, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Giannis. Now the pass to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Stolen by Zubac. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here is Holiday. They get it back. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Now here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Zubac. Leonard inside. Giannis is there. And it's Leonard missing. Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Right wing. Beyond the arc. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
And George, here we go. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 6 points for George. Holiday with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Bryn Forbes. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Portis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
Well, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
Deflects the pass. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tucker finds Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Beverly.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
And Teague, here we go.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Beverly, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Beverly's got 6.
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Outside Batum, and so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback.
Old school basketball. Yeah.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Beverly, the pass to Batum. And Cousins kicks to Beverly. Back to Cousins. Second chance effort. And that one drops.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Portis. Lays it up off the glass. Portis has got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. It's good. Beverly's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. There's the lob to Portis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Pass to Portis. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
Here's man. Batum attacking. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Jackson looking it over. Morris finds George. Here's Zubac. Releases. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Teague can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the wide open shot from Morris. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. Zubac the pass to Morris. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Are you kidding me? And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. George against DiVincenzo. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Giannis outside. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. It'll count. And no good that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. And for the Clippers, the wing tandem of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George invite. Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Patrick Beverley. He's been playing really well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 11. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Outside Jackson. Left side Leonard. Over onto Kumbo. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Kumbo gets it to go.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Zubac hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Clippers lead by 11. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. From outside, off the mark.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Outside for George. The pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. A different look for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Teague deciding where to go with it, trying to get open as Lopez.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Leonard with no one around. He drains the quick shot. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Bucks trail by 13. Giannis kicks to Teague. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside, Batum. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Beverley. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Clippers leading by 11. And here's Kennard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's the Bucks on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I tell you what, Teague is superb at knocking down shots, even when he's getting hit. I mean, he finds a way to muscle him up and in.
Free throw good, Teague. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Beverley missing. The Bucks shooting 41% for the game. Steps back and shoots. Teague can't hit.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Inside, Portis, and the layup falls. Portis has got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Goes up on the high post, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Antetokounmpo out there with Bobby Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
And George, here we go, lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Paul George with the steal. Patterson with it. Picked up by Portis. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Patterson. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 10. And George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Outside, George. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And Connaughton has it in the corner. They get the rebound. The kick out to Teague. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Leonard dishes to Patterson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Teague against Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Portis.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now here's George. And Leonard gets it to go. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Reggie Jackson.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Middleton for 3. And to Tacumbo. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Leonard kicks to Morris. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. Here's Zubac. Middleton against Morris.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
That's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Middleton. Here's Lopez. Misses the shot. So the Clippers with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Lillard attacking, and oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Giannis inside, defended by Covington. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard attacking. Nurkic trying to get open, and it's Lillard missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Lillard against Holiday. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Hey, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Middleton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Middleton. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Lillard attacking over Middleton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Good D by Covington. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Nobody near Lillard. Buries the corner 3. Lillard's got 7 points. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Powell. Out is Antetokounmpo making his last shot. 2 on the clock. Powell kicks to McCullough. That 3 off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bucks leading by 3. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. Holiday attacking. It's stolen by Anthony. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Anthony right side. 32 seconds left in the first. And there it is for him.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Holiday looking for an opening. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
McCollum outside. Anthony in the corner. Kicks it out to McCollum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's on him.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by... Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about.
I know that when the main guy.
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Enes Kanter. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Tucker, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. It's deflected. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Bucks also with the sub. Teague's checked in. And it's sent back by Lillard. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Teague against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. The 11-footer. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the right side. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. To the inside. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Here's Teague. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Forbes, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Forbes kicks to Middleton. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Lillard left side. He feeds it to Nurkic. And the rejection by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
Here's Forbes, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Jones. He kicks it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Just 3 to shoot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Outside, Covington. Back to Lillard. Great D that time from T.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Lillard. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Middleton against Nurkic. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Good D by Covington. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's McCollum, following the basket by Giannis. McCollum dishes to Anthony, kicks it to Cantor. Back to Anthony, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Now Holiday. Giannis outside. The shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Anthony. Hollis Jefferson passes to McCollum. No good on the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Giannis with it, covered by Anthony. Giannis dishes to Lopez, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Back to McCollum. Knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. Pass to Connaughton. Covington with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 6.
With a quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Lillard against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 3.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic. Hey, bro, he had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 13. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Here's Nurkic. Up again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Giannis passes to Portis. Kick out to Giannis. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. For the tie. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long-distance shot, you know it's cash.
Teague against Lillard. Right side, Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. 13 feet away. The shot's good from Kanter.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Teague surveying the D. Portis kicks to Giannis. Out left to the wing. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Lillard, the pass to Kanter. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Kanter. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Little. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside Teague. And there's the pass to Middleton. To the wing on the left. Portis trying to free himself. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Trailblazers. Back to Kanter. To the paint. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Teague. Cuts off the pass. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
From 11 feet away, nice shot by Portis. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Cantor. Great D that time from Portis.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton outside. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Little. Dishes to Cantor. It's rebounded by Portis. And he commits the intentional foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Anthony. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Little. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simons. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Lillard from outside. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. Goes up again. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. Clock at 6. McCollum finds Lillard. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Lillard looking around. And that one is good.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
Giannis passes to Holiday. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Lopez left side. The kick out to Holiday. Misses the 3.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
A 3 from McCollum. Traps in the tray. It's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Love the poise in McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments in the game.
1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard against Holiday. This is it to Giannis. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Lillard against Holiday. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nurkic dishes to Powell. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Robert Covington's checked in for Cantor. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard attacking. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Giannis. Good!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Three-pointer, Lillard. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's
Difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's KD in at the 4 spot. Now, here is Harden.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
No good from Durant.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. It's good.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it. Giannis kicks to Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oh. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. The rebound by Holiday.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got his second basket.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
For 3, Middleton. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Durant in the corner. And on the way from Irving for 3. Jordan kicks to Irving. The wide open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Holiday, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. And Harris wide open. He shoots. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
With it. He kicks to Irving. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Seven seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Teague, and Griffin sends it back. They recover it. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Durant, and it's Green, and it's Griffin in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Durant missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Outside Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his first points of the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Portis in the post. Griffin on him. Middleton the pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Nets trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Passes it to Durant. Outside Irving. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Tucker. Teague deciding where to go with it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What an amazing drive to the cup. Teague seizing the lane to the basket. Boy, defense has simply got to be better than that.
Here's Irving. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Irving's got his second bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court, the NBA.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Passes to Teague. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. They kick it out to Green. Right side, Irving buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Teague drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Giannis against Green, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harden dishes to Harris. From past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Here's Claxton. Jordan high post. Harden outside. The tray. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Bucks lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Milwaukee came out looking very confident. They had the upper hand early, defense and... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in its small forward. Just 2 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got the first bucket of the third here for Milwaukee. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 10.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Harden the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Middleton the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And good that time.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Middleton's got 5.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
1:29 left to play here in the third. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. On the wing, Harris. Offensive rebound. Jordan. It's Durant on the wing. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Shoots the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Milwaukee leading by 15. Holiday finds Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. And it's off from three-point range. With some arc, it's laid in by Harden. 18 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The pass to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. And that one is off. The Nets go the other way with it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's KD. Here's Jordan. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. It's Kevin.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Green, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's KD in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Teague. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
That's just toughness on display from Jeff Teague. He's scoring despite taking some pretty big-time contact.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and he's good on the three ball. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And Teague, here we go. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Basket, good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden against Teague. And the jam by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Teague drives in. Portis kicks to Connaughton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Claxton the pass to Green. The three from Harden. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert through traffic.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Green against Giannis. Here's Lopez. Green with the block. And Irving launches it from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertip.
Pass to Middleton. Puts up a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. The open shot, KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back in all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
One-on-one here. Claxton the pass to Durant. Looking to get it going. He gets that one. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one, no good. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's the three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. From deep, Giannis. He can't get that one to fall. Fires from the wing. It's in. And so it's the Bucks taking care of it. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and come.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at small forward. Giannis up top. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now, here's Zubac. Takes the 3. And it's Leonard again missing.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Morris inside, covered by Giannis. Leonard attacking. Zubac kicks to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Jackson. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by George, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And now the Clippers on the break. And there's Jackson on the assist by Leonard.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Holiday gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Clippers grab the miss. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Now DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Jan. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
The shot by George, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Rajon Rondo. Batuma's out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Cousins in at the 5.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
Off his leg, and the officials saying it was kicked. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hands checked in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Connaughton passes to Teague. Portis with it. He's guarded by Cousins. And Portis throws it down.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Here's Beverley. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one's good. Cousins. Bucks leading by 7. Outside Portis. Stolen. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mann. Here's Cousins. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Kennard on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bucks making a change here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Portis kicks to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nice shot by Portis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Beverley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bucks leading by 9. Tucker the pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. Puts it up from 12. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mann. It's deflected. Here's Kennard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Giannis. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rondo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one, good. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Rondo on top, guarded by Holiday. Here's Zubac, outside for Jackson. Rondo wide open, and the Clippers miss again. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed, and yet plays the game with a real fire.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. The drive by Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Outside Teague. Floats it.
Watch out now. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And Teague's at the ball here for Milwaukee. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. He dishes it to Lopez. Shoots over Zubac, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
DiVincenzo passes to Nora. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morris inside. Antetokounmpo's there. It's stolen by T. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. Shots good by Kennard.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds it. Great feel for the game.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Kennard with the ball. The feed to Batum. With the fadeaway. Lopez grabs the board. Bucks leading by 9. Now here's Teague. Fires the 3. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
To the middle. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Mann, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Nora, the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Good work there as it goes. 12 points for him.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now T. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Jackson drives in. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Teague dishes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Patrick Beverly out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Cousins in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's Portis. Pass to Middleton. Paul George with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's just cunning and crafty by Rondo. Drives in, looking to draw a foul, and hoping to knock down the shot as well. That's just good basketball.
Zubac is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Holiday. Pass to Portis. Here's Holiday. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got his first basket.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Zubac. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Beverly. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Beverly. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And the shot goes in.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Rondo against Holiday. Now the dish to Middleton. Left side, Portis. Over George. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Rondo finds Zubac.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Here's Zubac. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stolen by Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Rondo kicks to Morris. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Zubac the pass to Morris. On the wing, Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good.
Important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. 1:16 left in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Morris against Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. But they recover it. And it's off from three-point range. Yes!
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And Holiday, here we go. Good!
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Here's Los Angeles now. Right side, Rondo. From deep, George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now here's Middleton. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.